of 17 to 29. Now that was a noisy little break. And he also made balls and got position. So this should be a run out that one can make. You're probably not going to believe it, but on a table like this, I might even leave myself a bank on the 3-ball because the pockets are forgiving. A bank like this is make percentage is incredible because what he's playing now, if the 3-ball glances over the 4 and goes towards the 7, that could be disastrous. So needs to control 3, and that's fine. He tried to avoid what I was alluding to. If the 3-ball glances off the 4 and rolls, one rail towards the 7, that could be totally disastrous. And that's why I tried to hit it on the full side, the 4-ball that is, and just overdid it. And what Dimitri did there is very smart, taking absolutely no chance of getting behind the 7 by mistake. Just lags the cue ball to the rail, leaves himself an angle. He now needs to have some kind of angle, like for example one where he could follow out of the corner 1 or 2 rails. And he's actually leaving himself much more of an angle than I expected. Even so, he's probably going to go forward 2 rails, maybe 1. This is game number 47, and it goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is now leading the match by a score of 30 to 17. Of course, nobody's counting out Ronald ever, but it's really a pity he didn't make the shot that he was just presented with, because that was definitely an opportunity. And here comes another. The key here is getting more or less perfect off straight onto the 3-ball, so that he can follow the ball and shoot at 4 into the corner to the left of us. This looks looking quite good, actually. Very good. Glance at the 10, go forward a little. That's not what I would have done. I would have gone forward 1 rail, left the 10 maybe a little closer to the 7-ball, just glanced forward 1 rail, gone off the rail a little, and shot the 4 from there. Typical straight wood kind of thinking. but he elected to knock it forward, the 4-ball that is. This is definitely, again, a makeable carom. The problem here is speed. The 4-ball might bank, and if it does not bank, then the question is, where is it going to go? I would probably try and bank it 2 rails, no, that's 3 rails towards the middle pocket where the cue ball is right now. Knock in the 5, and then shoot the 5 up to where the 8 is. What he's doing here is very workable also. Perfect. Very nicely done. Same shot, by the way, that I was describing, just hit it a little softer. Very, very nice speed control. Not sure from where I'm sitting, I can't really see whether or not the 7 can be played by the 10. Apparently it can. This is game number 48. Game number 48, and it goes to Ronald Regli, who is currently trailing the match by a score of 18-30. Remember, this is a single race to 35, so there's still a lot in it, and just have to see how the break goes. Ronald's making balls and doesn't really get rewarded for it. There's a possible bank shot into the middle pocket, I think, which I'm not sure is advisable. It's very tough to tell from this perspective how much of the 1 ball you can see. Very, 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 very nice control. Perfectly behind the 6 ball. Well, we're all hoping for a comeback here, because, you know, if there is no comeback, then the match is going to be over soon. So this is quite a difficult kick, because there's not enough space between, I believe, the middle pocket and the rail there. Dimitri to hit. It's, from my perspective, very tough to tell. The one thing you can certainly not do is go behind the 8 ball, because the 9's in the way. Right, that's what I was looking at. I'm not sure whether he does have that. Oh yeah, he does. Calling the 10 ball. And he's getting a super roll here. The absolute well, depending on one's perspective, nightmare or wet dreams kind of role. The one thing you always need to remember is that everything's better than ball in hand. Even on a level like this, you want to be absolutely sure you do not hand the guy ball in hand, because like here, for example, chances are that Dimitri is going to shoot, shoot the one ball long, get out into the middle of the table, get perfect position, and in all likelihood is going to run out. Even so, it's different from just giving up and handing the guy ball in hand, because with a beginning like this, there is at least enough, say, outside chance that the guy's not going to get absolutely perfect on the second shot, and maybe problems will multiply, and in the end he's not going to run out. There's always a chance of that. So. Very nice and conservative choice, basically, leaving the 5 off straight and using the tangent line to go to the rail and, come off, but came up a tiny little short on that one, which doesn't matter because we got perfect again anyway. This is game, or rather, this was game number 49. Goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is now leading the match by a score of 31 to 18. One of the second row balls went straight into the middle pocket, and the corner ball went in 4 rails around the table. This looked like a break by Wu or something like this. Perfect position on the one ball, and a rose map. I mean, this is just like another Cosmo if there ever was one. It just needs to get roughly straight in on the 8 ball, and yeah, this is perfect because you don't want to be on the rail. It's unnecessary. And in this case, all he needs to do is punch the cue ball out a little. That will do. Perfect. This is game number 50. And it's been quite a quick game too. It goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is now leading the match by a score of 32 to 18.